always enjoyed really pushing myself to the limits. I don't know why, but there's just something about being absolutely knackered and coming back, you know, physically sore and aching, and knowing that you've done all you can on that run or in that match. Yeah, I think certain people just wired up a little bit differently. I'd probably say I enjoyed reaching the pain barrier and pushing my body to the limits, and I can get that through running, I can get that through football, so probably why I enjoy both of them, really. I live on the outskirts of Chester, so there's quite a lot of country lanes and running routes that you can take around there. The feeling I get after going for a run is just, there's fewer greater things in life. I know it sounds pretty daft and pretty silly, but I just feel like such a better person after I've been for a run, and more fun to be around. It's helped me massively, to be honest, you know, particularly in the last couple of years, I would say, with COVID and lockdown. You know, there's a time when I was furloughed and we were only allowed out like once a day or something like that. It was crazy to think back, but you know, getting out for that run didn't half help me set me up for the rest of the day. The feeling I get after run is hard to compare. It's like scoring a goal sometimes when I do score a goal. But yeah, just mentally it makes me feel so much better about life. It makes relationships a lot easier, makes work a bit easier, you know, family life more manageable. It's just sort of everyone should go for a run, really. I think this is my 9th season at Bala, so next year will be my 10th season. So I should get a testimonial, really, I think. But I've enjoyed every minute of it. You know, I think Bala have been good to me, and I think I've been good to Bala as well. Hopefully still got a few more years left in the tank as well, so hopefully there's some more good times to come as well. My career highlight would have to be the goal against TNS in the Welsh Cup final. I think it was in 2017, so feels like a long time ago now, but I can remember it so vividly. I remember Venice chesting the ball down, pushing out wide a little bit and just finding a gap in the box. And he's put it right on my head, to be fair, couldn't really miss. So I owe him, and I do thank him all the time for that one. You know, every time I see that, you know, gets released on Twitter every year, and you know, I still get goosebumps watching it back, and the amount of times I've probably watched it back is quite sad, really. But yeah, what an occasion. But yeah, definitely go down as the best moment in my football career so far, for sure. I should have scored 2 in the final, and I still think I scored 2 in the final, but I think it still goes down as Jordan Evans' goal. So Jordan Evans seems to think that he scored that, but it definitely hit my back, and if it didn't hit my back, it wouldn't have gone in, because at deflection, I think wrong-footed Paul Harrison. So Chwaraewr, you need to edit that and sort that out. You've got a running club and you think you're a good runner, you've got to sort of prove that on the pitch. So I'd like to say I'd be right up there in terms of one of the fittest in the league. Within Bala, there's been some fit lads over the years. I remember Canol sort of used to set the example for us in pre-season, running up and down Molvama we used to do a few years back, and Canol was always up there. Venez and Shannon are right up there in the running, but in terms of other teams, I'd say, you know, Aaron Edwards is a fit lad as well. I think Malcolm Allen has compared us to once or twice, I think, on Chwaraewr, in terms of his running ability. I remember seeing Ross Barkley's alleged 5K time in lockdown, but the Strava police were out, and I had a quick look at his Strava, and I could see that he was going all out for a K and having a little rest. So obviously his 5K time looked a lot quicker than it was, but I mean, still pretty impressive. But I reckon I'd have him in a race. So the running club came about, the idea started a few years back when I went to New Zealand for a few months, and then I brought it back to Chester when I returned. Originally sort of got my friends involved, sort of dragging my brother there who didn't want to run. But it's just grown and grown, really, and you know, at the minute we've got quite a few members signed up this year, some good turnouts in January and into February, so yeah, I'm really glad I did it, and you know, hopefully we continue to sort of grow and grow. You know, waking up at 6:30 in the morning, it's raining outside, it can be hard to get up sometimes, but I think you just got to remember why you're doing it in the first place. You know, if you're working towards something, or as simply as the feeling it gives you after going for a run. I don't think you ever regret going for a run. You know, the hardest thing's sometimes just getting out the door, and once you're out the door, I think, you know, you'll always come back feeling better about yourself, whether it's horrible conditions or whether you've smashed the PB, or even if you've had a sluggish run and you've not quite felt yourself, you'll never actually regret going. You'll always feel better for doing it. Obsessed a little bit, I'd say. Yeah, you're probably right, yeah.